tatag kita.
Lang.
So, magandang gabi mga kababayan and welcome to ang Pinoy Facebook Live. So, ngayong gabi, maganda po yung topic natin. It's all about the wedding industry business. At ang ating nakuhang dalawang magandang dilag who will be with us ay talaga namang kilala sa kanilang mga ginagawa. One is into events and the other one is into makeup at marami pang iba. So, let me introduce the two ladies. The first one is the owner of Imagik Events Management Services. She's been in the industry for quite some time and her name is Miss Cathy Guillermo. At ang isa naman ay sobrang in demand nito at sobrang madami siyang racket na ginagawa at tuwing event siya ang number one talaga na binubook sa makeup. So, the owner of CJ Jimenez Image Artistry and Styling, Miss CJ Jimenez. So good evening, ladies, and welcome to ang Pinoy Facebook Live.
Good evening! Hello, guys!
Good evening!
Good evening. So, alam nyo, ngayong pandemya, importante, di ba, yung negosyo na wedding, pero may mga effect na alam natin lahat. But before we go to that one, gusto naming malaman, paano ba kayong dalawa nag-umpisa sa inyong mga negosyo? So, we'll start with Cathy muna, no? Sige. Cathy, how did you start with your events management business?
We started last quarter of 2005. Kasi it was, siguro it's just an opportunity for me that time when someone offered me to do this kind of business. Kasi hindi pa masyado marami noon ng mga wedding coordinators. Mm-hmm. And actually, it was a wedding of my cousin in Calleruega. So the photo video that time asked me if I could do some coordination for a particular wedding. So sabi ko, why not? So I've been doing this naman for free for my friends and others. So then when I formally I asked someone to guide me para if I could make it like a formal business or ganon, a legal one. So when they told me, you have to register to DTI kasi para may pangalan ka and everything. So sabi ko, ganun ba? So I have to start with that. So I started with, of course, so many names pa dati. So hanggang sa formally, we coined with the idea of Imagik events. So the word Imagik, it's a combination of imagination and magic actually. But I just put K at the end para merong, kumbaga, what do you call that? An insignia. Parang gano'n na, oy, it's mine. Parang gano'n.
Yeah.
So it's a combination. So that's why the first tagline that we had, it's a sparkle of magic in every event. So we lived up to that point. And at the same time, it started 2006. Tapos we asked some of my friends who would like to get married that time. And then it's a word of mouth thing. Actually, I didn't do marketing at all. So hindi ako nag-market ng business ko. It's just a word of mouth. After one event, there's another one who will, kumbaga, ask us to do business again. So and so on and so forth. So up until now, yeah, we did it. So we had corporate events and so on and so forth. So marami na kaming nagawang events, both locally and internationally. So yun.
Wow, medyo matagal na pala. So ikaw naman, CJ, how did you start? Magandang kwento nito eh.
Oo. So ako naman, it was an accident. I did not have any artistry background or business background. So in 2000, I was in Shell, corporate talaga ako. And in 2010, after I got married, so we waited for another year to try to have a kid. And unfortunately, meron ako ng autoimmune disease na karaniwan ng mga babae ngayon ay mayroon. So yun yung nire-reject ng katawan mo, yung baby. So namamatay lagi. So I had 2 miscarriages in 2012. And then, yun nga, so sinabi sa amin na kailangan namin magpa-work up and we know that it will cost us so much. And to take my mind off, nauso noon yung mga makeup workshop. So I attended and creative outlet lang, but I was working in Shell then. And then, nag-umpisa sa X-Deal, so medyo nakakita na nagpo-post ako na I'm doing makeup, una sa sarili ko lang, ganyan. And then, lagi ng weekly may X-Deals or photo shoots. And then, after mga siguro for a month, inano ko na siya, kinarir ko na siya. So, nag-invest na ako and then, nagbabayad na yung mga kliyente ko. So, talagang nag-aral na rin ako. First bridal fair that I attended, actually, parang 2011 pala yun. So, the first bridal fair that I have attended, naka-6 akong, 16 na book ako. Nawala pa
First time mo yon?
First time, wala akong portfolio, nagta-trial makeup ako. So, nagustuhan naman nila. And doon na, first year ko, naka 50 weddings kami. The following year, nakabook na kami agad ng 120.
Wow.
And then, nag-work pa ako sa Shell noon. So, ang shift ko is 3 p.m. to 12 midnight. I will accept prenup shoot or trial makeup or client meeting ng morning. And then, papasok ako sa Shell. Tapos Saturday and Sunday, fully book ako. So, pagdating ng 2014, January pa lang nakabook na kami ng 120.
Wow.
So, nag-resign na ako noon. Pinayagan ako. Tapos, March ako umalis ng Shell. Tapos, nakabook kami for that year ng 200 events. And then, the following year, 263. Nagpa-work up na rin kami for the baby. And fortunately, ayan na siya. So, 1 million. So, dahil sa makeup, yung creative outlet ko, naging business, naging full-time business, nakatulong siya sa papa-in vitro namin na it cost us 1 million. Ang nakakatuwa nun, habang nagbo-boom yung business, nagpapa-work up kami. Tapos yung year na nagpa-in vitro kami, which was 2015, was the highest booking that I had. That we had is 263. And then 2016 nanganak ako sa kanya at nasa 250 pa rin. So, during those times, nagpapa-work up, nag-ramp up yung bookings, tuloy-tuloy siya. I also created a team na I trained senior artists kasi hindi na kaya ng isa lang. Kasi for 200 plus weddings a year, times 2 mo yun kasi may prenup pa. So, meron pang debuts, meron pang pre-debuts, tapos meron pang graduation, family shoot, maternity shoot, mamamalengke shoot, mga ganun.
Lahat ng kailangan ng makeup at shoot. Talagang nandun kayo.
Oo. So, talagang binigay ni Lord sa amin. And fortunately, after nung nanganak ako, breastfeeding, no maid, no yaya, nagtuloy-tuloy pa rin naman. At until hanggang ngayon, nandyan pa rin naman yung business. Ayun.
Wow.
So, doon siya nagsimula. Sa creative outlet and accidental. Siya, kumbaga parang ang bala ko noon, pandagdag kita, tas anytime, maganda naman kasing exit ko. So, anytime, pwede naman ako bumalik sa corporate. Pero luckily, hindi pa naman kinakailangan. Kasi ngayon naman din, syempre, focus din natin.
Focus talaga din. Kanina you mentioned, CJ, na you joined several yung mga events, no? At saka yung mga trade shows. So, ang tanong ko, kasi lumaki dahil sa mga events, I'm pretty sure that's in Mega Mall, sa MOA. So, si Cathy mentioned kanina na ang kanyang marketing siya and then word of mouth from her existing or previous clients. My question is, Cathy, did you also join the events at ano naman ang natulong nito sa mga ganong events or trade shows?
Okay. Sa bridal fair, usually we get clients every... Actually, nakakatawa nga kasi I don't usually do a lot of bridal fairs. It's just only in one, sa Mega Mall lang. But since, kasi that time, I was also working, so meron ako ibang work. So, when we had our first bridal fair sa Mega Mall, so parang nakita ko, ang ganda pala ng outlet na to have clients. Other than your existing clients, you get more clients pa. So, there was a time when, yun nga, I think that was in 2008 or 2008 when we were awarded as I think the most number of bookings that time.
Wow.
So parang nagulat lang ako, sabi ko ganun pala. So sabi ko it's a good avenue for me to, of course, get more clients. But other than that, hindi na ako nag-join. So it's just dun lang. Kasi from usually kasi yung mga coordinators ko, other than of course they have work and they also have, kumbaga may iba pa silang mga ibang part-time jobs. So wala pa talaga naka full-time sa akin that time. So paano lang, I just wanted to parang explore the possibility of having this kind of thing or business in my own sweet time. So parang yun kasi I also do some other work. So parang naisip ko lang na parang hobby ko lang ba? Parang ganun ba? Gusto ko lang makamit ng mga bagong tao every weekend, something like that. So it's just a thing for me na I do it every weekend. It all started during weekends. So weekends lang talaga kami nagbubook ng mga clients. Then after that, so on and so forth, may nagsasabi sa amin, can you do corporate shows? So that time, so I was wondering paano? So I was so I greenhorn that time on how to do these things. Kasi I don't know how to do parang a big event like you're going to house 1,000 people, something like that. So what I did, I just do it in my own way na parang I tap people, I tap other sources na pwedeng makatulong. So that's how it's all started. Tapos nagkaroon kami ng mga clients sa mga networking companies. So yun, nakilala kami.
Malaking bagay, no?
Oo, kasi sabi ko gano'n, maraming nabigay sa akin yun, yung pag-handle ng mga networking companies, pag-corporate shows na, product launchings and everything. Then, yun. After that, doon nagsimula lahat eh. So, hindi na ako laging sumasali sa bridal fair kasi during the time that I've been having this kind of corporate events, nakakain na yung oras mo. Sometimes, doon pa lang sa pag-handle mo, alam niyo ni CJ na you have to do something like a personal touch sa client. Kasi ang client, kung sino yung nakausap nila, gusto nila, yun pa rin ang makikita nila until the end. Yun sila makikita nila na ikaw pa rin nandoon. So, I always do that. In all of my events, andun ako. Wala akong event na iniwan. Kahit na baptismal yan, kahit na ganito lang, andun ako. Kasi I want to make sure na nakita ko ng kliyente na, andito pala si Cathy, andito pala siya. I also do hosting. So, sabi ko, parang, college pa lang ako, lumarakit na ako ng, alam mo yan, marakit na ako ng hosting. So, parang, sige na nga, mag-host na lang din ako. So, I do hosting for my clients na. Hindi ako kumukuha ng ibang clients at time sa labas. Doon lang sa mga nakabook na. So, that's how it all started. So, until such time na, when we do events, may nagtatap na sa amin na, I saw your event in one of these venues. So, can you do also something like that for a company? So, doon naman nag-start. So, it all started in a bridal fair. Yun. Doon nag-start na.
Doon nag-umpisa sa bridal fair.
A trade show like that. Tapos hanggang sa, kasi sabi ko nga, if I paano pa kaya kung katulad ni CJ, ko 200 weddings, hindi ka kaya.
Umabot ng 300 tong si CJ.
Oo, kasi
I think kasi magkaiba din talaga. So tama si Cathy na you will start, it's a good start for bridal fair. And in her category kasi, talagang sa kanila, based on referral. Hindi mo naman kasi pag bridal fair, kahit sabihin mo dyan, magaling po kaming mag-event, magaling po kami mag-handle. Wala namang, hindi naman unless merong nakarinig sa kanila na nakapag-handle na natin. In makeup artist, sa makeup artist naman is totally different. Ako naman kung kaya ko lang din na hindi na mag-bridal fair at though I siguro mga 50% to 60% referral na lang din eh. Kasi ngayon sobrang dami naman ng bridal fair na yung mga tao nalilito na rin or kaya hindi rin urgent na nagbubook kasi they know that there are bridal fairs everywhere. So that's the naman yung naging challenge doon But sa makeup artist naman kaya kami kailangan mag-bridal fair kasi gusto nila yung trial, nakikita nila gawa. Like sa coordinator. And tama si Kat, sa kanila so isang event, dalawang event talagang pigang-piga na sila. Sa amin naman, pigang-piga kami sa pagta-trial, mas pagod kami sa bridal fair. Yung mismo event naman, basta nagawa namin ng maganda.
Tapos na.
Oo, at babantayan lang yan. Talagang, tsaka quality talaga yung makeup and yung gawa namin. Actually, mas less yung pagod namin.
Oo.
So, yun.
May tanong ako, kasi magkaiba kasi kayo kung paano yung sa position and even yung services na ino-offer nyo. Ikaw, CJ, because you're into makeup, is it expensive to start a makeup business? Kasi
Yes.
di ba yung investment mo, I've seen you na ang dami mo talagang, alam mo yun, mga gamit-gamit.
Actually, pwede ka naman na hindi na mura.
Mm.
Kasi depende rin naman yan on the target market na gagawin na ita-target mo or the market that you will target, ano. If you would want to target talaga and to present yourself as professional and you would want to price this at this price, of course your trainings, your tool should show for it, diba?
Yeah.
So when I started, because it's a bridal makeup and kailangan full setup ka dyan dahil parang dadalin mo ang iyong beauty salon sa lugar, it will really cost you a lot and mahirap maging makeup artist pag wala kang sasakyan. Pero meron namang ibang mga makeup artists na ina-market nila or tina-target nila yung budgeted. So, hindi rin expected sa kanila na ganito yung brand mo. Siyempre, kung ikaw magpa-price ka at ganitong level, kailangan kasabay din dyan ng brand mo, diba? And so, pwede kang mura, pwedeng mahal. It will depend on you. So, ako naman, I have always targeted the mid. Ayoko nung sobrang mamahalin din. Dahil una, parang hindi ko rin personalidad. Tsaka parang pag kinuwentuhan ako, gusto ko yung natural ako. Yung kapag may kinuwento sa akin, masasagot ko din. Makaka-relate ako sa client ko so that I can also give my best, no? Ayoko nung mahal, tapos parang feeling social climber ako. Diba? Tapos at the same time, diba? Totoo, diba? So, totoo lang. Kasi gusto ko
Parang
talaga...
si Kati may experience,
Oo, kasi gusto ko yung pag minake-upan ko yung client ko, naiintindihan ko yung personalidad niya because my work will also reflect on that. If hindi ako makarelate dun sa client ko, ganyan yun. But, yun, because I also teach makeup kasi during the course of my career sa makeup artistry, I also became an image consultant, and image consultant is ABC, so appearance, behavior, and communication. So, yun yung level up. Though I have focused first on the appearance kasi nga mas madami doon yung client ko. Tapos I also opened up a beauty lounge. Kahit pa paano yung market ko is diverse. But ayun nga, so depende. Pero yes, mahal nung ako. Tsaka ang pinaka-costly is the bridal fairs. Diba, Kati?
Exactly.
Ang isang booth
almost 30 plus.
Yan siguro yung baka pwede niyong bigyan ng idea yung mga nanonood sa atin or manunood.
Ang costing namin is at least 60,000 for one bridal fair.
60,000 is just for the rental of the booth or the entire setup? Kasi ang ganda ng setup mo, ha?
So the booth normally for a 2x3 is 25,000. It depends pa, merong 30,000. So that is for 2 days. Kapag 3 days, medyo mas mahal siya. So the 2-day bridal fair is 25,000. That is the bear. And then yung setup ko, pinagawa ko yun nasa 200,000. But syempre na-compute muna ko.
Wow!
Pag nagre-rent ka, mas mahal kasi parang isang rent, sila na yung magsiset up and everything, ganyan. Ganun din ang gagastos mga 40. Might as well pagawa ka para at least ako naka 2 years naman yung booth ko, so okay lang.
That's the manpower.
The truck yung akin kasi booth na, no, dati yung setup ko kasya sa sasakyan, pero Diyos ko, ako naman buhat naman kami lahat, so it didn't worth it. And then the flyers, the manpower, wala pa dun yung pagka-trial mo, so kaya minsan nakakaano yung parang parang utang na loob sa kanila mag-trial sila. Kaya siya, may cost din yung pagod ko na 1 hour, chika-chika, tapos yung iba pala nagpapatrial lang, meron na palang makeup artist, or iba, hindi mo pala talaga kasal, nagde-date. Magde-date lang.
Talaga?
Kailangan lang nilang maganda sa party, tapos sa daan
Alam
na
nila,
bridal
oh,
fair,
hindi na kayo.
pa-makeup. Parang naka-makeup na sila.
Oo. Pero ako naman, hindi na ako nagta-trial for bridal fairs. Ang nagta-trial yung senior artist ko na. And actually, yung ganun kadami kasi, I have to make sure that my senior artist and the rest of my team have booking. Sila yung nagta-trial. Ako is by appointment lang sa trial.
By
So, yun.
appointment.
Mahal siya. So, 60,000. So, imagine
Ma-
mo, kinita mo na dapat yun, 'di ba? So, ang mahal. Tapos, sa dami ng bridal fairs, dapat kailangan at least 10 talaga yung bookings mo. So, different pa yan pagka syempre, depende sa setup, 'di ba? So, si coordinator, Imagik,
Oo, ikaw, Kat.
minsan kasi masikip pagka half booth, 'di ba? Tsaka parang pins sa'yo.
Oo, kasi kami,
Nadjudge ka din pag half lang yung booth mo eh.
May ganon? May ganon
kami
pala.
naman, we always get.
Oo.
Hindi, kasi minsan tinitingnan nila kung gaano kalaki yung booth. Before, when we started, that was the first, I think, first or second bridal fair pa lang ng weddings and debuts ng the wedding library. We were able to join. So, somebody invited me. So, kilala na kami. Maliit lang yung kinuha namin kasi di ba namin
Well,
kaya.
I started
So, I was with
bridal fair half booth lang din, Kati. Pero pag bridal fair,
Oo.
makeup artist kasi, ang hirap kumilos.
Correct. Sa akin kasi may kasama pa ako
Sa
noon.
coordinator.
May kasama pa ako stylist.
Oo. Sa coordinator kasi,
Event stylist.
it's more daldal than the actual.
Oo.
Oo,
Oo,
totoo
kasi
naman
kami,
yun.
more on talaga kami, more on laway ba? Ang puhunan.
Oo.
So, yun, ganun yung ginagawa. So, when we started, maliit lang. So, share pa kami ng isang event stylist ko. So, ang liit. Sabi ko, paano to? Tapos marami nag-i-inquire. So, we decided to have another booth by next year na medyo malaki na. So, doon, syempre, dapat i-compensate mo kung magkano yung kitain mo. At the same time, kailangan mabalik sa'yo yung, somehow, yung may ROI ba?
Yes.
I-invest mo for the booth. But kami nga, definitely, kasi sa makeup artist talaga, tama yan si CJ, kasi kailangan nila ng malaking space kasi meron silang makeup chair, meron silang yung salon nila dinala nila doon. So kailangan
grabe
may
tong
space.
setup ni CJ, ang ganda talaga.
Sa amin kasi yung sa amin table and chair. So okay lang kahit coffee table lang yan, isang upuan. Andyan yung aming flyers. So meron lang akong client na mayroon lang kami papakita na ito yung mga events namin, something like that. So, ano yung theme na gusto nila. So, pag meron akong kasamang event stylist, so sabi ko, ito yung theme natin. Pakita natin, Winter Wonderland. O, yan, ito yung event. Ito yung theme for this bridal fair. Next, ito naman ang event theme natin. So, meron kaming thematic ambience na ginagawa para kahit pa paano, pag dumating yung client, so, ito po ba? Ito ba? Ito ba yung gusto nyo? So, meron kaming pinapakita. So, ganun. Kaya, iba-iba. So, yung cost, iba-iba din kada bridal fair. So, hindi siya fixed.
Na-mention mo kanina yung sa
Ganun.
ROI. Kasi si CJ, kilala natin na laging number 1 yan sa mga bridal fairs. Ikaw, kasi iba nga, sabi mo nga lang, di ba? Though, nag-join ka lang for quite some time, probably for few bridal fairs, bawi ba, sulit ba ang pag-join ng bridal fair?
Yes, oo. Yung first few years, yes. Kasi, konti lang kami. Imagine, 10 lang kami. As compared
before. 10
ngayon.
wedding
So,
planners.
I think nasa 30.
Naputol na free.
Naputol si Kat. Can you hear us?
Hello, ayan. So,
ayan. Oo, alam mo talaga pag live, ganyan ang nangyayari. Maraming nangyayari, pero okay lang yan. Can you hear us?
Ayan.
Ayan, oo.
Ayan.
You were
Okay
saying na dati, 10 lang kayo.
Oo, before, 10 lang kami. Wala pa kaming 20. Ang napansin ko, every year, dumadami. Kasi yung iba na, yung napapansin ko yung iba, they enjoy also, of course, having clients from the photo video side na ganito, meron sila. So, nag-expand din sila. So, dumami kami sa wedding coordinators. So, naging 30, 40. So, 30 from 40, ganun. So, dumami na. Marami na kami. So, ako, honestly, syempre, yung market mo, liliit. But for me, it's okay. Kasi mas marami kami, kumbaga, sa industriya ng wedding coordination. But yun nga, we don't have to parang dwell into just one wedding lang. So, that's the reason why we shift to corporate. So, way back to 2016, nag-shift na kami to corporate. Na-less na yung ano namin, yung sa
Weddings.
socials namin, social functions, yung weddings, yan. Nag-shift kami to corporate kasi that's the time when we were given a break in this industry na corporate shows. And we do military events. That's the reason why lumaki na. So, we handle mga, yun nga, ASEAN events. Nagkaroon na kami ng mga, of course, mga clients namin na from a small debut ng mga anak nila, bigla silang mag-shift. Oh, meron kami sa office na ganito. Can you handle testimonial dinners of our former, yung boss namin, yung ganito. So, these are all from the military events. So, dun nag-start yung corporate events. Other than, of course, the networking events that we handle. So, medyo lumaki rin siya. So, nag-iba na kami ngayon ng, kumbaga, the production itself, lumaki. So, nagkaroon na ako ng mga tao at the same time, meron na akong mga partners na who provide us, of course, the necessary thing that we need for every event. So, hanggang sa nagkaroon na kami ng mga in-house director, nagkaroon na kami ng mga in-house writer, so mga ganun.
So parang talagang one full production team na kayo?
Oo, isang production house na siya. So, meron na kaming tie-up na lights and sounds, meron na kaming ganito. So, kasi meron din kaming we do have suppliers, we do have at least 2 or 3 suppliers, but it's just that syempre, pag ang kliyente namin, meron silang working budget, we always work with a budget. So, kung sino sa mga suppliers ang pwedeng magbigay sa amin ng ganito lang, yun ang kinukuha namin. Kasi we always have to think, of course, with the budget. So, hindi kami yung tipong, ito po yung sa package namin. Na, sa wedding kasi ganun eh. So, they give us a budget. Pag full coordination, we do everything. Pero pag on the day yan, as in tapos na, we just give them the package na ito, this is what we're going to do on the day itself. So, ganun. So, corporate iba, from scratch. So, you have to do conceptualization first. You have to do meetings and everything. And in each meeting, may nagka-come up na mga requirements. So, before you come up with the final quote for that particular event, kailangan lahat hagip mo na. Kailangan meron ka ng idea kung magkano yung somehow, yung budget, kung magkakasya ba dun sa budget ng client o hindi. So, ganun ka laborious and taxing yung work minsan pag when you do pre-prod with a client for a corporate show. So, yun. So, other than that, yung ibang mga expenditures, it depends on anong gusto ng kliyente. So, it always boils down to one thing. Ano yung gusto ng client? So, yun.
Nakamute ka, Jaisel.
Ayan. Nakamute ka, sis.
Nakamute pa din.
Oo. Nakamute siya.
Oo. Wala.
Walang audio.
Habang inaayos po ni Jaisel ang kanyang
Wait.
Ayan. So, tsaka Jaisel, sa ROI, sa bridal fairs din, hindi talaga pwede ka. Kahit kami sa makeup, talagang dumami. There was a bridal fair we attended, 50 kaming makeup artists. So, parang magpataya na lang kayo. And yes, kahit sabihin mong madami talagang ikakasal, mahirap pa din. So, competition is everywhere. Everyone wants a piece of the wedding industry. They thought that it's just easy, but again, yun nga, tama si Cathy, that you have to be quick to diversify or to find your blue ocean. So Kasi wedding industry has been the red ocean na talaga. And for us, hindi ka talaga din mabubuhay if you're going to compute it per bridal fair, per booking, maiiyak ka kasi nga ganun. Pero definitely, you have to, it's a good start because referrals will come from there. And sometimes hindi naman nag-book sa'yo on that particular bridal fair, but referrals from co-suppliers sa inyong mga nanggagaling. Ayan. Diyan naman din nanggagaling yun. Hindi naman lahat din sa bridal fair. Ayan. May audio ka na ba? Wala pa din. Sige. Co-host naman kami, so baka pwede kang mag-log back in. Sometimes it happens. Interview ko muna si Cathy. Naging host.
Tayo muna.
Ayan. Wala.
Tayo muna, dalawa.
Oo. Hindi ko alam kung pwede kang mag-log out and log back in.
Mag-log in tayo ulit.
Kahit naka-co-host tayo, co-host ata tayo eh. So, kung co-host kami, alam ko hindi naman kami malalaglag. Tama ba? Pasensya na po kayo. Live na live. Yan ang nagaganap sa production. Hello, Direk.
Difficulties.
Wala talaga, kapatid.
Wala. Nada, nawala eh.
Ayan. Mag-log out, log back in ka na lang, kapatid. Ayan. So, for the meantime na ano na ba yung nagbago sa event industry? Ngayon, ikaw, Cathy, ano ang iyong new normal? Baka iniba ko yung iniba ko yung script ni Jaisel. Chat ka ng question mo.
Ayan, meron na.
Meron na?
Ayan!
Meron na.
Babalik kasi ako, yung gusto kong tanong ko kay CJ kanina. Kasi si Cathy, shinare niya kung paano siya nag-expand sa corporate. I know that you're actually into other businesses. I wanted to find out, when did you realize that it's time for you to venture into other businesses?
Okay, yung expansion ko sa team, it started from ako lang muna. So, yung professional makeup artistry talaga na ako lang. And then, I expanded with my team because I know na pag sa wedding industry, hindi ka naman pwedeng masakit ang tiyan ko. Pwede bang i-move natin yung wedding mo ng next week, ganyan, no? Because kahit nga prenup, mahirap kasi ikaw yung magbabayad dun sa mga location pag So I expanded with my team for business continuity plan, and then yung related sa makeup, yung ibang mga karaketan ko, iba yun. yung beauty lounge ko, I have expanded because there's a need for my clients na yung mga hair treatments, yung mga nails, yung mga slimming, mga beauty preparation. So, I opened it in Cavite because nung nanganak ako, nilipatan na namin yung bahay namin dito sa Cavite because Cavite naman talaga ako galing.
Yung blue house mo.
Andito yung aking most of my sisters and brothers, nandito naman sila. So, lumipat kami dito and then I expanded na wala akong out-of-town fee when it comes to Tagaytay and vice versa. So, if you're from Metro Manila, you book me, and if you're Tagaytay, walang out-of-town fee, no? So, that's an advantage for us. And then I opened my beauty lounge. The beauty lounge offers, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Mas kita siya.
Yan.
Yan. So, this one.
Ayan.
You can see my screen.
Wow.
Taray. Ayan. So,
ang bongga.
Wow.
Trainings namin. And then, so, this is what we offer. So for the hairstyling, we do, for the weddings, we do hairstyling, airbrush, and traditional makeup. In-expand ko muna yung service ko doon sa industry kasi kailangan related siya, no? So we started doing permanent makeup and avant-garde special effects. So for this one, we have hairstyling, airbrush, traditional high-end, and then we did permanent.
Gusto ko yan.
Oo, we have. And then yung prenup namin, hindi na lang siya sa shoot, hindi na lang siya yung makeup lang. We do the conceptualization, the concept and mood board. And then we offer the wardrobe, props, and accessories, no? So, yung mga damit nila kami na, accessories, ganyan, location hunting, and everything. So, may stylist na rin. So, we also have avant-garde and special effects, no? Though limited yan, but still, mas marami yung variety.
Ganda yan.
Namin. And then I also do yung kapag ka walang masyadong event, no, yung mga patay na season, yan, nandiyan ako nagbe-basic and advanced makeup workshop. So, I do that with my team. Tapos dyan din ako kumukuha ng mga talents, Tara. So, yung
Para
mga
sa team mo.
so yung mga gustong mag-makeup, tapos nakita ko may talent and swak naman sa personalidad ng team. So, we do that. And then, ito yung beauty lounge ko. And I'm planning to have it franchise maybe after 2 years, no? Siguro after na ng pandemic, no? So, what we do here is the hair. Kasi di ba ang iba, it's either salon lang or spa lang or nails lang or kaya ay skin lang, no? Sa amin, it's a one-stop shop. So, para yung kliyente, wala na siyang iisipin. Pumunta siya dyan, nandyan na lahat. So, hair
Gusto ko
salon,
try yan.
yes, color, treatments, haircut, ganyan. And then we do nail services. We have the gel, the paraffin, the regular mani, and we have nail art then. So yung extension, especially for the brides, kasi mahirap naman talaga magpahaba ng kuko. And then we have non-invasive aesthetic services. So we have the RF, yung radio frequency. We have the IPU, yung non-invasive na facelift at pampatunan ng mga taba at
talagang kinokompleto mo na.
Dapat talaga ganyan yan, no? Para wala ka nang hahanapin pa.
Kaya lang nakaka-pressure pag ikaw yung may-ari kasi lagi sinabi, bakit parang ikaw hindi ka...
Ganun ba yun?
Tinahan ko na po kayo pa nagpapa-breastfeed pa po kasi marami pa pong bawal. Ayan. Yung hair removal, yung sa mga kilikili, sa mga binte, ganyan. So para pag yung mga clients namin, pwede na rin namin siya i-offer. So we have also yung facial na wala ng pricking, wala ng mga sakit, yung nang iiyak-iyak ka, tapos may spa and massage treatments. And we also have derma na nire-refer namin pag talagang may mga problems sa skin. And then, yun nga, permanent makeup. And we started, nag-expand kami to products. So, we have yung skincare namin. Siyempre, pag nagpa-facial or pampa-beauty na rin, so parang
kompleto
related siya. And since I'm also an enthusiast of essential oils, we also did yung mga products na non-comedogenic, yan. So, meron kami mga anti-mosquito. So, doon ako nag-expand, doon din sa related sa aking strength. But the good thing is, yun nga, so sa pandemic, beauty lounge show tsaka events ang naapektuhan, ano. So, the good thing is that, sabi mo, marami akong racket. So, I am also a financial advisor for ProLife UK. Yun naman yung naging pandemic.
Lahat pinasok eh.
Parehas tayo, CJ. Ako rin eh. I'm a financial advisor for Manulife naman.
Actually, first ko Manulife, yung mga insurance namin. And really good company naman, both Manulife and ProLife. And the reason why was nung nanganak na ako, na-realize ko na paano pagtanda ko, hindi naman ako pwedeng and being a financial advisor, dahil ang dami kong insurance so at least na ma-manage ko siya, naiintindihan ko siya. So we have parang insurances. Tapos na rin ako. And you can do that naman at the same time. So yun yung medyo paano ko nag-expand, no? Sa business, you cannot really put everything in one basket nga, ganun din naman sa buhay. So, though may pa rin is more on talaga sa beauty, and that is the long term. So, my plan is to franchise my business, no? And then, yun lang yung isang is the being a financial advisor.
May question dito, no? Sige, Kat. Bago
in-offer na. Kasi nag-offer din si CJ ng yung mga expanded business niya. Kami naman, we do live streaming services as well. So, I have partners in live streaming. Kasi, for intimate weddings, kahit Zoom, yan. Kasi we did one. Actually, during this pandemic, nagkaroon kami ng isang event. It was actually a family event naman. But, yun nga, we did a trial for the live streaming. And it worked. So, sabi ko, why not offer the live streaming services? So, we have a partner. So, that's the live streaming services. Marami kasi siya eh. So, meron yung mga pwedeng Zoom, ganito. So, selected lang. Yan, yung mga meron naman na pwede naman siyang naka-live feed. Yun ang naka-online live feed. Pwede rin. Ano pa ba? So, yan. Even a live feed for seminars and town hall meetings. na nandun yung host sa bahay niya, tapos yan, pwede yun. So, we do
Ginagawa
also
nyo.
that. Oo, so for that.
So,
So, for this particular, ganun yung ibang, yung ino-offer namin. Other than, of course, we also have yung isang partner naman for PR services naman. So, meron din siya.
I've noticed that both of yung pag-expand yung dalawa ay dahil sa need ng mga existing clients nyo. Ikaw, Cathy, you mentioned na the reason why you expanded sa corporate was because there was like some endorsement recommendations from your existing clients. Si CJ naman, nakita niya yung need ng kanyang mga existing client. So, merong tanong, may nag-message sa akin. Her question is, how long before you considered na successful na ang ventures nyo?
How long?
Oo. So,
For me?
Ikaw. Siguro you start with, sa'yo muna, Kat.
Kasi for me, success can never be measured kung ilang taon ka na. Kasi once you're doing this kind of business, sometimes ikaw na rin magsasabi if you want to expand more and if this business works, then you have another one and so on and so forth. So, depende yan sa goal mo. Okay? Sa objective mo for your business. Kasi may mga businesses nowadays that their objective is just to get clients na ganito lang for, let's say, for social functions. Ito lang objective nila. But if you will be creative enough to do some more for the business, it's another thing. So, once you do such thing, like katulad nga ni CJ, so she's expanding yung craft niya and everything na nagagawa niya pa rin. So, marami. So, I don't think meron siyang lifespan o timeline lang na successful ka na. But it all depends on you. Kasi if you have reached your objective, your goal objective, na-reach mo na siya, then you're successful ka na with that, then it's okay. It's you. But if you think you can do more and be better to serve more, that's another thing. So, ganun. Yun yung sa akin.
Ikaw naman, CJ, dun sa question na when can you say na successful na yung venture mo?
Ako, I have always measured the business if it's successful in first, if I'm happy doing it. There's no, I think if you're happy with what you're doing, everything else will follow. Second is that if I can share the blessing to others, so there was a time na sabi ko, okay na tong kita ko, parang kumikita na rin ako or natatapatan yung kita ko before sa sa business ko. Why would I do more? It's because I was able to add to my team, to my business a team, and those people are getting also the blessings that we are getting, so that is another thing. And then also magpapaka-ipokrita naman ako kung sasabihin ko, ay, charity lang po ito, talagang ginagawa ko kasi mas ay ipokrita ka talaga. Kailangan kumikita ka because remember, you spending time on it is also the time away from your family. So, syempre, dapat meron. So, of course, if it can give you financial independence, financial independence and security, I'm not thinking naman of malay natin. Hindi ko naman inaano na maging number one. Ayoko nang gano'n 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Sa akin, as long as it's giving you if you, at the end of the day, you can say na deserve mo yung kinita mo, that's okay with me. And finally, of course, and then my last measure is happy clients. So as long as my clients are there, I'm getting referrals from my co-suppliers. That means that people are trusting me. That's a good thing for me, and I will continue to do it. Yun sa akin.
Wow.
As long as kasi ako, one more thing with regard to what CJ has said, no. Meron kasing ano yan I call it yung sarili mong, you measure your own success by this kind of thing. Yung tama yung sinasabi ni CJ, if there's a happy client, diba, maganda yon kasi there's always a referral after that. Ang goal ko kasi in every event, yung makikita ng kliyente na this is what we do. This is how we do our services. So we go an extra mile. So minsan kasi meron kasing mga ibang company na when same like ours, no, na ito lang yung nakalagay dun sa kanilang flyers, ito lang, hanggang dito lang sila. Kami, we make it a point na if the situation calls for it, then we give more, we do more. Then after a while, pag makikita na na satisfy mo yung client, and then after that, uy, I was so happy because you did something like this for us. Hindi namin ina-expect, something like, sa akin rewarding na yun eh. Yung makakuha kami lagi ng testimonial from our clients, it's themselves. So sasabihin nila sa amin, uy, Miss Kat, I really admire your job and your people because this is what they do. So for me, pag nakita ko na masaya rin yung mga kasama ko at they feel na na they satisfy our clients, parang ando na yung fulfillment eh. Hindi na tanggal yung pagod mo the whole day. Kasi nakita mo na natapos mo yung event na naging satisfied yung couples or kaya yung mga clients mo and nakasmile sila. Iba yung feeling. For me, it's already a success. A successful event. Wala kang tulak kabigan that time. Kasi lagi mo napapasaya sila. And in return, it pays forward. Pwede mong yung susunod na mga event, sabihin nila, this company did something for us. So kami naman, sabi si Jay, dapat bayad yun. Pero binigay na lang namin for free. Because, alam mo yon, the situation calls for it, alam naman sigli pa namin yung kliyente, something like that. So, hindi laging ganon. So, in advance, when we have meetings, I always tell them, actually po ganito yan, ganito. So, it varies also. But yun nga, masaya ka kasi naging masaya yung kliyente, satisfied and happy client, and nagkakaroon ka ng referral. So, may mga testimonials. We make it a point na laging ganon. Kaya ang lagi ko sinasabi sa mga kasi meron yung mga, di ba, the usual payment terms na they pay you in advance. Kami, we don't get payment in advance. The client gives us payment after the event. Kasi I always make it a point, at sinasabi ko sa mga tao ko, you have to do your job first. You have to do your job well enough that the client would pay you more after the event. So, kung halimbawa satisfied yung client, and alam yun ni CJ, nagbibigay ng, alam na, di ba CJ? Mga tips or ganyan.
Alam ko kung ano yung alam na eh.
Tiffany, actually. Alam ni CJ yung nagbibigay yan. So, minsan nagbibigay siya ng mga bonus, ganyan. So, once na meron ganon, ibig sabihin satisfied yung client kasi nakita niya na, maganda yung ginawa nila and it's beyond what they usually give. So, kami, pag ganon, natatawa lang kami. Simple things minalat sa amin. Pag nabigyan kami ng 1,000 after every event, 1,000 lang. Sobrang saya namin. Kasi meron kami pang Starbucks.
Simple lang, no?
Event. So, sa amin, it's a success already. So, ganun kami yung mga tao ko. Kaya pag ginahati-hati, pinapakita ko sa kanila, this is what the client gave, ito sa'yo. Masaya na sila. Tsaka yung magbigay ng maliit na note, then they put, thank you very much for helping us. It made our day, parang something like that. Sa amin, yung ganung note, it means a lot. Kaya we make it a point that at the end of the day, pag nagbigay kami ng ganon, akin na kawin ng kliyente, tapos magsusulat siya ng mga testimonials. So, kinikip namin yun. Kasi that's our proof that we made an event with this client na naging successful.
And it's part of yung
yun, mga
success
simple
na, no?
things.
Ngayong pandemic, kasi alam natin,
so marami kasi
yan. Sorry, Cathy. Ngayong pandemic, maraming mga nag-postpone ng kanilang mga weddings. So, ang gusto kong malaman is, ano ba ang effect sa inyong mga negosyo? So, we'll start with, kay CJ naman muna.
CJ.
Oo, sa'yo, anong effect?
Sa amin, syempre, malaki yung effect. Kasi kahit may down payment, syempre, instead na na-actualize mo na yung work, no? Like, we started this year, ang ganda-ganda. We started the year as early as November 2019. We're already booked for 140 weddings for this year. And when the pandemic hit, ang natapos pa lang namin is mga 40 kasi 'di ba nagtaal din. So may mga na although konti lang naman 'yun, na move lang naman, hindi naman na-cancel. So this time konti lang yung nag-ano ng intimate wedding. I'll start pa lang next week actually ng mga events na meron na every week. Instead na na-actualize mo na yung profit mo, so instead na pinagtrabahuhan mo na at kinita mo na ngayon, syempre down payment, hindi mo pa naman yun considered as no, dahil that is for blocking the day. Tapos syempre ang effect nun, next year pagka go na lahat, magkukunda kumahog yan sa schedule. And sa atin, hindi naman pwedeng, sige, 10 kayo lahat, 20 kayo lahat ngayong araw na to, yung date na yan. Mahilig pa naman yung mga couples ng, syempre, weekends, tapos may mga date na 22, mga ganon. So, syempre, magsisiksikan yan. So, ang mahirap dyan, meron kang hindi mamimit yung schedule and it's either magka-cancel yan. So, it's a lost opportunity talaga. So, ang laki talaga ng effect niya. And of course, syempre, hindi ka rin naman makapagtaas din ng price to gesture of goodwill and everything. So, kahit alam mo na tataas na yung mga presyo, mga ganyan. So, hindi ka because you would want to also be very considerate, So, yun. So, yun yung mga effect. And syempre, ngayon, yung profit talaga is iba. So, affected ako. I just opened also. I started opening the beauty lounge lang kasi hindi naman kami pinayagan, no? So, ngayong September lang na nag-MPCU kami, nag-start ulit. Business-wise, affected talaga siya. So, but ang ginawa ko na lang is that, business-wise din naman, never natin na ako for me nung magmula nung start ako, hindi ko talaga masyadong na-enjoy yung mga weekends. So ngayon, pag umuulan, dati kahit lalabas ka, ngayon umuulan, dito ka lang sa bahay, pahinga ka talaga, lahat ng pwede mong gawin. Dati pangarap ko lang yung i-homeschool yung anak ko. Ngayon, dahil nandito naman talaga siya, so 'di ba? So I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying every part of it. And a good thing is that as a financial advisor, we are equipped, no, na kailangan talaga meron kang emergency fund na tinabi mo. So hindi naman kami nagugutom, tumaba pa nga. So diba? Hindi naman tayo pinababayaan ni Lord. But yes, business-wise, I don't think hindi naapektuhan. Siguro Netflix, yung mga ganon, yung mga Grab. Pero ang tingin ko nga, the larger your business is, mas malaki yung impact kasi mas marami yung taong hawak mo unless you are in the medical supplies or anything. But everybody is having difficulty, no? So it's really how you adjust to it and how you take opportunity na lang, no? In what's happening.
Actually, maganda yun yung sabi mo na yung mga pangarap mo lang before to spend time with your kid, ngayon binibigay na lang talaga ni God. Punong-puno na. Ikaw naman, Kat, kumusta ang effects sa'yo?
Ngayon, we started the year hopeful kami actually. Kasi marami kayong events on January and nung Feb. But kay March, we're supposed to have, I think, 4 international events, I guess. Yun. Then May, we were going to have a concert. It's like a Coachella thing. Wala. As in, wala nangyari. We're hoping we have to have that in September. Kaya lang, hindi na nga kasi September na. So, I lost 4 international events. So, ganun kalaki yung impact sa amin, okay? Sa industry namin. Kasi, of course, yung ginawa mong efforts for last year para to come up with this event, andun na eh. Kumbaga, may gastos ka na somehow, di ba? But wala pang bumalik sa'yo, okay? So, kung bumalik man, maliit, kumbaga. So, tama si CJ, so you have to have emergency funds for this. And good enough that I've been in the business as well as a financial advisor for 15 years. So, medyo nakapagtabi. But, who knows, di ba? Hanggang kailan. But, yun nga, what I did, ang ginawa ko kasi, so I have to ask, actually, nagpahinga muna. Yun ang pinaka-the best. Nagpahinga muna rin eh. Until may tumawag lang for one event na, okay to kasi pang-sustain for the next couple of months. Then, we're hoping this November na may magkaroon ulit ng another event. But, yun nga, we don't know yet. But December, meron yung ibang events ko sa socials, may isang nag-go. So sabi ko,
As of now,
akala ko pa naman, wala na. So, okay lang kasi sa amin naman, okay lang na meron, okay lang na wala. But of course, I'm very much affected with my people, yung mga tao ko, yung coordinators ko. Kasi sila yung, actually, pare-parehas naman kami. Pero sila kasi, marami yung nawalan. Totally. Kasi, hindi sila mga freelancers eh. So, marami yung hindi nakakuha ng yung sa ibang mga companies din. Yung iba part-timer. So, wala silang ganon na pang-sustain. So, doon ako medyo nagiging low moral, kumbaga, dahil as much as I wanted to help them out. So, what I did, there was one event when I asked everyone who's going to sell online. So, sabi ko, sino yung may ibibenta sa inyo online? Just post it to this GC and everything. So, kung meron kayo, mag-sell kayo. So, what I did, so gano'n, pinush ko talaga sa to do something para meron silang kikitain during the pandemic. So, being, of course, ako yung bumibili for them. So, pag meron silang kinikita na ganito, Miss, meron akong ganito, Miss, ganito. So, ako yung bumibili. But I encourage them to do, of course, their own, kumbaga, para ma-enhance and mahon yung mga skills nila sa baking, cooking, and everything. So, pinupush ko sila para pag nagawa nila yun, meron talagang kumbaga, pang safety net, kumbaga. Security
tulong sa pantawid.
Oo, pantawid nila. So, minsan nagalokohan kami. Sabi namin, may pang 4-piece ba tayo dyan? Something like that. Kasi, syempre, SAP, iba, may pang SAP. So, ako lagi sinasabi sa kanila, I really wanted to help them. So, I encouraged them. Ako, so what I did naman for my own personal, other than of course doing my financial advisor thing, na hindi naman din ganun kalakas sa ngayon kasi marami rin ng hindi pa kahit pa paano into investment. So what I did, I do some research job. So meron akong mga kinuha ng referral kung sino yung gustong gawa ng whatever research they want to. Yun ang ginawa ko for my own para meron rin akong pang-sustain for my mga personal bills, ganyan. So, yun yung ginawa ko. So, during this pandemic. I also help other people. So, ganon. So, mahirap kasi honestly, ngayong wala GCQ pa sa atin, buto sa Cavite, MECQ na ata eh. So, kami,
GCQ din.
MGCQ sila. Okay. So, GCQ. So, iniintay lang namin na mag-MGCQ. Kasi pag nag-MGCQ na, at least, meron ng a glimpse of hope na, magkakaroon na kami ng events. Parang gano'n. Pwede na ulit.
Kasi
pero
ngayon, marami ng weddings, na bumabalik.
Online. So, kasi ito yung mga online na weddings na naka-Zoom or something like that, or limited lang, depende sa venue. So if they have, let's say, yung wedding ko this coming December in Bataan, from 300 naging 50 na lang sila. So something like
may
that.
Impact talaga.
So kumbaga, we don't know eh. So ganun talaga. So we have to adjust and kumbaga keep abreast with this new normal thing. Kasi talagang ganun lang naman eh. Rather than going to the old grind, so we have to adjust ourselves. So ganun lang. So,
okay.
Wag lang natin mentally torture yung isip natin.
Alisin na natin doon sa pandemic because I guess we're slowly going back doon sa normal, of course, with prayers. Dahil mabilis ang oras, may last question na ako sa inyo. Ganyan talaga pag nag-enjoy sa kwentuhan, no? Ang last question, there was a question sent to me, no? Because I know that both of you are very successful in what you do. The question that was given to me was, how do you give back to the community?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Ang hirap, no? Ang hirap. Ako never ko kasing pinopost yan, no? Para, sagot. But I think I give back to the community by sharing my knowledge and skills to other people because I teach them how to fish and I do not just give them fish. Taray, tama ba yun?
Ang beauty,
Pambiti ko yan na. It's like, ayun. So, and that, mga binibigyan, kahit sa church and everything, I don't know kung ano yun. But definitely, helping the community is giving more business. So, hindi lang basta sa sarili mo and hindi lang yung ikaw yung kumikita. So, by having a business na mas marami kang natutulungan, ibig sabihin, tinutulungan itong mga tao na to na magkaroon din ng ibibigay sa kanilang mga pamilya. And kaya ngayon sabi ko, sometimes I am tempted to just stay at home, be with my kid. Matipid kami sa totoo lang, matipid kami. Hindi rin ako mahilig sa mga mahaling mga bagay, wala akong mga bags na mamahalin or kung ano man, kaya ako nakapajama magapon. But sometimes to be truthful, mahirap pong magnegosyo, lalo na po sa Pilipinas. It's heartbreaking, mahirap siya, maraming challenges and there's a lot of competition. Tama si Cathy na minsan nakakababa ng moral and everything. However, what keeps me going is that I know that by doing this, I can help other people and in terms help the community.
Wow. I love your answer. Thank you. Ikaw naman, Kat.
Pang Miss
Universe. Ikaw pang Miss World. So si CJ, kung si CJ pang Miss Universe ang sagot, ikaw naman, Kat. How do you give back to the community?
I actually, gonna, well, kasi ako yung, tama CJ, I don't usually post what I do in giving back to the community. But since I started my business in 2006, meron na akong inaalagaan na foundation for everybody's info. And I started, nakapagpaaral na ako ng taong hindi ko kilala. So, it so happened na nung time pa lang na yon, I wanted to give back to other people na, alam mo yun, na hindi ko, the usual thing. Yun, hindi ko hanggang sa I found out na iba pala pag nagbibigay ka eh. So, binabalik sa'yo ng Diyos, siksik, liglig at umaapaw. So, something like that. So, naniniwala ako doon. God loves a cheerful giver. When I do, of course, my tithes, hindi naman ako nagbibilang, Lord, ito bibigay ko, Lord, ito. Hindi. Basta it comes from your heart. Whatever it is, pag binigay mo yan, babalik niya yan. Proven na yan ngayong pandemic sa akin. Kasi there was a time when I asked someone to help me out to the usual thing. Pag meron akong the usual, alam yan ni Jason, pag birthday ko, yan. So, I'd rather do it on my own. So, I have 2 or 3 foundations na pinupuntahan. So, nung last month, during my birthday, so, sabi ko, paano ka magbibigay? I don't have any. Kumbaga, yung parang ibabalik ko. Pero, gusto ko sana ganito gawin, pero hindi eh. Gusto ko sana ganito. So, ako na yung nagsasabi sa sarili ko. Pero sabi ko, teka, when you give, alam ko na, alam ni Lord, yung nasa puso ko. So, if I do something like this, hindi ako nag-expect na ibabalik sa akin ng Diyos. Kasi alam ko na kailangan ko siyang gawin because pati sila affected eh. So, something like that. So, I did it on my own. But, alam mo yun, andun yung fulfillment mo na in the end, kahit wala kang kinikita, kahit wala kang iba yung feeling pag nagbigay ka. Oo, pag nagbigay ka talaga. And, yun nga, alam mo ba, testimonial na ito that was 3rd week of August. Alam mo ba, binalik agad ni Lord sa akin yan. Ang first week of September. Kaya ako medyo
Bilis. Ah.
tumawag kasi someone called me and told me, hey, meron kang kukunin na ganito. Remember, you referred someone, blah, blah, blah. Nagulat ako. Sabi ko, ha? Meron na. Sabi ko, parang, I wasn't expecting that God will give it back again na, nagbigay ka. Sige. Hindi, honestly. Nagulat lang ako kasi sabi ko, may pang-sustain na naman ako for the next couple of months. Kasi alam ko na wala pa kaming events this month and up to next month. So parang naisip ko lang, anong gagawin ko? Saan ako kukuha ng mga pambayad sa bills and everything? So doon, kaya medyo na-teary-eyed ako. Sabi ko, Lord, you know what, you know really when. Sabi ko, and don't worry, Lord. Sabi ko, and as much as I wanted to, kumbaga to, kahit na, alam mo yun, yung, kahit na saan ka pumunta basta pag meron kang, parang prompt na, kailangan nito ng ganito, bigay mo, kahit hindi sa ibang tao, minsan sa mag-anak mo, minsan sa ganito, pag nangailangan sila, kahit hindi sila magsabi sa'yo. So, yung mga ganon. So, sa akin, ano yun, proven ko na yun. So, yung giving back to the community, other than, of course, my skills and talents na, kumbaga, na binigay ng Diyos, hindi ako nagdadamot sa kaalaman ko pagdating sa coordination. Pag meron nagsabi sa akin na magka-put up sa sarili yung coordination company, ako pa nagbibigay sa kanya ng tips. Maraming nagiging sa akin. Sometimes, my own bride na nagkaroon na ng sariling company ngayon, tinuruan ko rin siya kung paano mag-start. So, hindi ako madama sa knowledge. Tama si CJ. Kasi
Pareho
hindi
kayo.
naman dapat ipagdama. Oo, ganun talaga. Kasi binabalik din naman sa'yo kasi after a while, may matututunan ka. After this kind of experience, meron na naman ibabalik sa'yo. So, ganun lang ang buhay. You have to give because
Share.
ibabalik sa'yo. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you
So,
have to do it
dahil
confidently, with a heart.
alam ko magandang kwentuhan natin pero wala na tayo masyadong oras. Ladies, please invite our audience to visit your IG, Facebook, or promote your business. So we'll start with kay Cathy muna bago ikaw, CJ, kasi siya na. Kat, paki-invite ang lahat.
For those who would like to have a new normal events, so you can visit our page, Imagik Events. So we also do live streaming services for your intimate events and all kinds of events as well. So don't forget to like. Wala naman kami YouTube channel, so like and subscribe. Wala kaming ganun. Just like our page. PM us if you want to know more about the services we offer. And we'll be, of course, much willing to help you out in your small and big events. Whatever events.
Yes. You can also give out your email address para in case gusto nila
Our email
mag-email.
address is imagic_events@yahoo.com. We also have at info.imagicevents@gmail.com.
Thank you, Kat. Ikaw naman, CJ. Please invite everyone to your super daming mga business.
Okay, so again,
Pupunta ako CJ,
Oo. So again, we are all created in the image of God, and that is why we only bring out the beauty and confidence that is already in you. So again, I'm CJ of CJ Jimenez Image Artistry and Styling, an internationally trained and accredited image consultant, a professional makeup artist, and a beauty lounge owner. Our beauty lounge is in Imus, Cavite. You may email or contact us through our page. It's FBCJ Jimenez makeup artist. Our website is www.thecjjimenezmakeup.com, and we are also in Instagram at CJ Jimenez Makeup, and you can contact us at 0917-3592-192 and 0922-864-6645.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. So, mga kababayan, if you want later on to have your weddings na gawing i-manage, adyan si Cathy, and for makeups naman, we have CJ. So, dito ulit nagtatapos, mga kababayan, ang ating ang Pinoy Facebook Live. So, this coming Wednesday, it's gonna be an OFW night. We will be talking to someone from UK. She's actually a nurse, and yung isa naman nating guest is from Dubai. So magkita-kita ulit tayo ngayong Miyerkules, 8 to 9 p.m. And ito ulit si Jason hanggang sa muli. So good night. Maraming salamat. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, CJ.
Good night.
Thank
Good night.
you.